Do I have anything in my teeth? Howdy y'all, this is Winnie and I am from China.
Howdy you all. This is Pond and I'm from Thailand.
Actually, should we say ni hao and sawadi instead?
Howdy.
Howdy. Today we're gonna have a major throwback to our high school years by completing the English section of our college entrance exam from our countries. Also, heads up, neither of us actually went through the college entrance exam process because I did high school in America and Singapore, and upon...
Technically, I went through it.
You did? You did this?
I did it, but I didn't use it.
Oh, then you have gone through it. Why did you tell me that you didn't go through it? Anyway, I looked up online the 2023年北京市高考英语试卷, the Beijing College Entrance Exam from 2023.
So mine is it's one of the TGAT exams, so it's part of the English competency in the TGAT. So TGAT or TGAT stand for Thailand General Aptitude Test. Yeah, it used to be just GAT when I took it, so TGAT sounds really strange. And this is from 2017, because we use a different year system, right? 2560. It's based on the Buddhist year, not the Christian year.
We're gonna do the first part together, and we're gonna do our diplomatic exchange. Before going forward with answering the questions, we want to first tell you guys what the system of college entrance exam is like in our respective countries. In China, as I had already mentioned, the college entrance exam is called Gaokao. I'm specifically speaking of Shanghai because that's where my family is from. In Shanghai, students are supposed to complete 6 subjects. There are 3 mandatory subjects and 3 elective subjects. And the 3 mandatory subjects are the 3 majors. These are Chinese, math, and English. And the 3 elective subjects are chosen from 6 subjects. These are 物理 physics, 化学 chemistry, 生物 biology, 地理 geography, 历史 history, and 政治 politics. The major subjects are out of 150 points each, whereas the electives are out of 70 points each. And in total, the entire Gaokao has 660 points.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, yours are much simpler.
Gaokao takes place usually between June... Wow, I don't even remember the actual dates. And it's usually 2 days or 3. 2. Oh god, I don't remember how many days. Editor Winnie will fill you in because I clearly did not go through this, okay? I didn't even go through the high school entrance exam because I didn't even finish middle school in China. I have the excuse to not be competent here. Editor Winnie here. As of 2025, Gaokao in Shanghai takes 3 days to complete. In 2025, the dates were June 7th, 8th, and 9th, and the 3 electives are taken a month earlier, in early May.
So the Thai college entrance exam is really complex, which is why I have my notes here. Each year is divided into 4 rounds. First round is portfolio. So if you have like
For art students?
For art students, or if you excel in academics, like you went to like a national competition and all that, you will be part of this portfolio. The test scores are actually optional. If you want to send, you can
That's
send.
so nice. Wow, in China, it's just one test score that determines the rest of your life.
You would apply directly to each of the university programs. So it's not going to be like you submit it to the central system. The second round is called the quota. If you were from different provinces, you get different quotas.
Oh, we actually have that too.
So the people from the major cities will not be eligible for these quotas. Now the third round is the main round, which is the admissions round.
Is that the round that we're doing?
No, not necessarily. So this test is just one number. It's going to be a score, right? A quota round, you need the score. Admission round, you need the score.
Oh.
Portfolio round, you don't. And then there's the final, it's called direct admission round. You also need the score. So the score is a tool.
It's like when we take SATs and ACTs, right? You can take it any time of the year and then you need to have it.
It's not like that.
Oh, just kidding.
It's more like Gaokao style. If you use it for the third round, which is the admission round, it's like Gaokao style. It's essentially based on just your score, period. If it's for the portfolio round, for example, you have an option to use it, so that's more like the US system. And then the fourth round is called direct admission. So this is not the central admission. So if you don't get selected from the first 3 rounds and then you're left standing, the fourth round is when you apply directly to each school.
Oh.
And each school has different timelines. Now scores, term of the score. So the second, third, and fourth, right? Quota admission and direct admission. There are multiple ways to do the score. So based on different programs, it will require different sets of scores.
Kind of similar to Gaokao, right? You have your the core subjects, and then you can select the
Right.
subject-specific tests.
There are 3 different type of tests.
Damn! Why
That's
are there
why-
so many?
That's why I told you it's quite complicated. There's the first one called TCAT, which I mentioned, which is what we're gonna do here. So TCAT is kind of required for everything. So no matter programs, you're gonna have the TCAT. Second type of test is called TPAT. So
What does P
the
stand
P
for?
is professional.
Oh.
So it's Thailand Professional Aptitude Test. The first one is for medical school. TPAT 2 is architecture. TPAT 3 is science, technology, and engineering. TPAT 4 is arts. And TPAT 5 is education. So you already take one of them. That's related to your discipline.
Wait, by the age of 18, you already have your discipline figured out?
Actually, it's the same in Chinese system too, which is that when you apply to the school, you select university and a program.
Oh, okay.
You do not.
I have never applied to a Chinese university,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't know.
So they won't admitted you to College of Arts and Sciences. Third type of test, which the name can be a bit confusing, it's called A level, but it's not the same as the UK A level.
I got excited.
I just said in the beginning, right? The name can be confusing. It's called Applied Knowledge Test. All the tests, apparently, you get to do it only once a year.
What's the test that you took?
I took GAT and PAT. There was no A level back then.
All right.
Complicated?
Yes, that's why I can't wait to move on to the actual test. Shall we?
We shall.
What should we start with first? Should we start with the Chinese test or the Thai
It's
test?
the easy one. So.
All right, let's
we
start
just
with
do
Thai.
this Easy one.
I don't think it's necessarily easy.
Shorter.
All right.
You do number 1, I do number 2.
Okay. Jeff. Oh, would you like to be Jeff? Go for it.
I'm Jeff. Okay. Would you like to go out for dinner or to a movie?
Carol. Either one, it's up to you.
Honestly, what would you prefer?
Oh, actually,
I guess one could be an
one
answer.
works. Yeah, you know
so-
what I like. Oh, that sounds so suggestive. You know what I like? Okay, I'm gonna go with either one because I'm not a horn dog.
Filter out.
Carol, I don't really care. Let's see. I just want to get out of the house. I don't have much money to begin with. Oh, geez. Not that. Renting a video can be quite interesting. What? That's not relevant. Cooking can be time consuming. We ain't cooking. I want to spend time at home. No, not really. So, 2. I just want to get out of the house.
Also, another thing to note: American people, when they answer, is this circle.
Yeah.
For us, actually, we cross.
No!
So when you cross the first one, that's like I answer it.
Oh!
That's okay.
Let me do it the Thai way. I'm blending in with the locals.
Okay, then how about dinner and then the movie?
That's a great idea. Shall we check the answer? Is that all? For
That's
the
all
first
for
one?
the first
Yeah.
one. 5, 1.
5-1. Yay! I am going to college. Okay. The Chinese test. This one is a lot longer. It's a whole passage. And there are words that are taken out and you're supposed to fill in the best word.
What does a Chinese?
Because apparently people at the age of 18 don't know the word timid. I was always timid. Being new to the school made me even blank shyer. Because you were looking for a synonym, right?
Oh, it's just a synonym test.
No, it's not. It's filling in the best word. But this line, you're clearly looking for a synonym because it's even
Okay,
blank, right?
shyer,
Shyer.
sure.
So it was surprising I'd blank to anyone around me. Talk? Okay, do we have talk? Chat to anyone around me. Now I was paying the price to write a 5-page essay on why I should not talk in class. That would take all night. Did the middle schooler write this? This is screaming angsty teen. After I got home though, I took my time petting the cat. Postponing the When I finally sat down to blank, start my work, write.
Or
Yeah.
it could be read. Yeah, it depends
No,
on-
because they were assigned an essay.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Right.
they were right.
Ashley, you want to write? Because I wrote the last one.
I began with the reasons Miss Black would want to hear. Talking kept me and my neighbors.
Oh, pause. After Ms., there's no period mark. Adding that on.
Talking kept me and my neighbors from
Oh, British spelling neighbors.
learning, from playing, from planning, from laughing. From learning?
Planning.
From planning?
Planning,
what?
because planning the essay. I chewed
This
on
one
my
is much harder than the Taiwan.
I chewed on my pencil. Aha! What if talking were the first step toward life as a criminal? What? Where did that come from?
Without the education I was throwing away, I would turn to theft and go to prison.
Oh!
When I got out, people would say she used to talk in class. The pages began.
Flying by. That took a turn so quick.
But when mom got home from work,
Oh, mom, British spelling.
I was still
writing.
complaining, longing, warning,
Huh.
celebrating,
Definitely not celebrating.
complaining.
Oh yeah, because the next sentence is a complaint. 5 pages, that's impossible.
Well,
Oh yeah, hold on. The pages began flying by? That doesn't make sense because if she's stuck, if she thinks that 5 pages is impossible, she wouldn't be flying by, right? But no, the other ones don't make sense. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Well,
Okay.
you better get back to work, she said. I want to read it when you're through. For number 5, I would say the pages began crumbling under my fingers. Alright, number 7. Soon after dinner, I handed the essay to mom. I half expected a blank. At least, Anne, I hope you've learned your lesson. Okay, let's see. A lecture? Yeah. Blank. Mom laughed and laughed as she read. However...
Instead.
Yeah.
The next day, when Miss Black
Oh,
Dot.
who's in the dot?
read the essay to the class,
Read the essay, past tense.
read the essay to the class, everyone laughed.
I could swear they were
making fun of me.
I could tell. Okay. I could swear they were making fun of it. They laughed because I had the power to tell a funny story. My blank still needed some nudging, but I learned I wasn't shy in print.
My confidence.
Tolerance, independence, confidence.
Okay.
Okay, I have an eraser for a goddamn reason. Show 100% effort, Pond. If y'all can tell, I used to be a teacher. Miss Goo is still very present in me. Okay, let's see. B, D, C, A. What? Talking kept me and my neighbors from learning. Oh, okay, I see why. Wait, then that should have been in quotation marks, right? That's her idea.
Doesn't have to be quotation marks because it's not, she might not be, if she doesn't say out loud.
Or it should have been in italics, right?
Also, which part say that it's a she?
She used to talk in class, see? Well, 1 point off. Well, not off to a good start. No way, this could have been in italics. It should have been in italics, right? Because if it's a thought, if it's an internal dialogue that's not said out loud, that should have been in italics.
You angry with the test? You are better in English than me, so you should finish that.
Not really, did you see that? Let the college entrance exam begin. Let's see if I can go to school in Thailand.
A few moments later.
Can I call for help?
Okay, we need to book a meeting room for tomorrow, but there aren't many left. I'm still working on it.
Oh, you're right.
Why are you postponing already?
Because I saw we can't reschedule the meeting. I thought she was getting fired.
No.
No, we can't reschedule the meeting. You're fired.
So we cannot postpone the meeting because we cannot reschedule the meeting, right?
Yeah, the reason that I chose we can't postpone the meeting was because I thought the secretary was gonna get fired. I thought she was incompetent. That's why.
I
I would have said, you can help me if you want to, boss. Come on, pull your weight. To call attention blank the issue. To call attention to the issue, right? You're directing people's attention towards something.
I think it is on.
Attention. I stand by 2, but the fact that the secretary isn't getting fired and I completely got it wrong, I have no faith in myself anymore. Oh, I don't think it can be a few because it's a few thousand. It's not a few thousands.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands.
That's what I use ChatGPT for.
We're now thriving.
If it's wrong, it's wrong. It's okay.
Find some chai. How was your presentation today? Oh, it was a disaster.
What is life? Wow, that's the start of this passage. It's pretty science-y so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine is actually very social issue oriented.
Oh, I'm almost done. 2 pages.
Oh, I am only halfway there. Done! Finally. I got stuck on this one question for a long time.
I grade you, you grade me.
Sounds good. This one is wrong, but I think what you wrote was correct. Soon after moving to Switzerland, I blank, the verb is throw, a housewarming party and was greatly surprised when all 30 guests showed up. It should be I threw, yeah. I threw a housewarming party.
I
Would throw. No, that's definitely wrong. It's definitely threw. Because the next verb was showed. And you're supposed to have agreement, right? So it should be I threw a housewarming party and then they all showed up on time. I'm gonna go with your answer. Ha! I told you it's two! I told you it's two!
The way we grade is not even the same.
I grade the way they do here.
I grade the way I invented.
I'm sorry, how old are you? You've learned how to answer incomplete sentences? That's not 100% effort. This would have been wrong in elementary school. What made you think that would be acceptable in high school?
My math
Holy
is
shit, I got 9 wrong!
actually, almost all of them is just reading comprehension.
Oh yeah, I'm not good at reading, even though I am okay in English. Okay, out of 43,
I probably make a lot of mistakes in the beginning.
what is 43 minus 6? 37. I don't agree with this one. Both 3 and 5 mean the same thing.
One said there's no point, the other one said someone made the point. So is
No,
there
the-
a point or is there no point?
No, the point is the point is
It's not even the same!
the point is you're supposed to circle the sentence with the word that means the same thing as the underlined word. So like point here is not doesn't mean a good spot. It doesn't mean pointing your finger. It means the abstract, like there is no point. So like having a point and having no point, that point stays the same meaning.
3, there's no point. It's kind of like there's no reason in discussing this issue further.
Yeah.
But point here doesn't have to be a reason. Like it can be an argument. It can be the main message.
That's
Not-
why?
I think so. It's not.
Aren't they synonymous?
Okay, 35. What's the question?
A word that's
Oh.
best placed there. Okay, before reading the options, what would you write?
Let me read again.
Okay.
However,
Exactly, that's why I wrote but. Why is the answer in fact? It's definitely not in fact. Right? It has to be however, but, words of that nature.
in fact, this also can work.
No, it doesn't, because this sentence is optimistic, right? Like, the government is making things easier. And then the next sentence says few people are gonna fulfill that condition. So it has to be, however. So I got it right. Whoever wrote this, you suck.
The sentence is definitely wrong. So some common side effects, such as, right? So
Yeah?
you can't use that.
Yeah, but that is not the underlined
I know.
part.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird.
What could it have been?
I don't know what could have been, but I would pick 4, right? I would not pick 3.
I know there is something wrong, but the something wrong isn't underlined.
I would pick 4 because that's the clause that has a problem, right? I mean,
Yeah, but it's not asking for the clause, it's asking for the underlined part. Choose the underlined part that's grammatically wrong. The underlined part is not wrong, it's the ununderlined part that is very massively wrong. I guessed it. I didn't think it was wrong, but I needed an answer. This is giving it fits in the square hole. 88%. Hey, I got a B plus. Or B, actually, B plus would have been 89.
86.
This test is weird.
At least from my point of view, right, as a scientist who writes the SAT words, those are unnecessary. It used to be the case where everything scientifically that's written, like through a journal, has to use passive voice. You can't use I, you can't use we. The way people say things are changing.
You know what I'm surprised by? There's not a single question about literary devices. It's all about either comprehension or grammar. I was expecting like, which is an example of simile, or metaphor, or oxymoron, or alliteration.
Yeah, I've never seen a question like that. Well, it depends on the goal of the test, right? But I think that most of this test doesn't actually measure your ability to communicate with other people.
True. Well, lesson of the day. Even if you score an 88% on a test, first of all, the test could be wrong. And second of all, you can still be an English teacher and teach native speakers.
Yeah, so I think about the test, it's part of it is, it's maybe a portion of it is skills, but a big portion is practice to recognize the patterns and the things that the test like to ask.
And I feel like that defeats the purpose, right? Because this is supposed to be an evaluation on your English, not on your test taking skills. I mean, by the time this video is posted, I think it's way past the college entrance exam season. Have a good summer. Enjoy your new semester/school year. Actually, I don't even know how school year works in Thailand. I don't even think this is like the beginning of a new school year.
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Enjoy your new school
I
year.
think they adjusted it. Maybe it's August.
Oh, okay.
Like the US. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Mwah.